Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's about 5:30 on a Sunday. After weeks and weeks of rain here in Okinawa, they announced on Thursday that the rainy season was officially over. So that's great. What happens every year, as soon as the rainy season finishes, the rain is replaced by relentless, and I mean relentless, heat. It's 5:30 now, it's still 32 degrees. It would have been way too hot to do anything earlier today, so I'm just going to drive around for an hour. Probably not really going to get anything, although I've seen a heron, I think, at the end of this road, so I'm going to see if I can pull up on him and get some shots. They're very skittish grey herons. As soon as I pull up, he'll probably take flight, but let's see. So what I'm going to do now is just get my settings in my camera sorted. 2,500 a second, 5.6. There's lots of light. If he takes flight, it will be enough to grab it, and if he stays there, it will still be enough. There's enough light to have that speed. So yeah, let's see if he's still there. It's now a day later. I came for an afternoon swim after work. I think some of the video I recorded yesterday had no audio, so I think what I was trying to say is the IBIS in the Nikon Z8 works really well, and even though it doesn't have Sync IS with the lens, the IBIS is so good in the camera, you don't need it, and you can take really slow shutter speed shots, even at 500mm, and it works great. So I don't miss that Sync IS. We're now going to move the deck chairs using the digger. It's always fun. They close the beach at 6 PM. But yeah, what else did I say in that clip with no audio? Can't remember, but I love the setup. So I just saw a barred button quail, which is really cool. Resident bird, but very difficult to see. They're so small, they're literally the size of a tennis ball. And I probably haven't seen one for, I want to say, well over a year. So that was cool. I got a little bit of footage. Don't think I got any good still shots, but still, just really nice to see. And this lens was originally made to be used with the Nikon DSLRs, but it was a bit revolutionary when it was released because it's so small for a 500mm. Now, a lot of companies are making smaller lenses, but 6 or 7 years ago when this was released, it was quite unique, really. Because the FDZ adapter is kind of small, it really doesn't add much weight or size to the setup, and it's very, very comfortable to use. It's well balanced, and it's just a pleasure to handhold, really. I wouldn't even think to use it on a tripod. I do a lot of handheld video, and I am shaky Stevens. I've got really shaky hands, and I can do a lot of pretty stable handheld video with this setup. So yeah, I really love it. Now, I don't know what this costs new, but I've seen them used now, a pretty good value. I saw one the other day for $1,700, which for a 500mm prime, that's just a really, really good deal. This is seriously sharp. I haven't used the 880 to 600 Nikon lens, but I can't believe it's as sharp as this. I just can't. This is super sharp. But I think you don't need to upgrade to those Nikon Z lenses if you already have this lens. It's a great match for the Nikon Z8. The area I live, they have 5 or 6 stunning beaches. I mean, wow beaches. And 2 of them recently, 2 of my favourites, they've just cut, you can't access it. I don't understand the purpose of it. They weren't really public beaches anyway, only a few people went to them, but they've now just stopped all access. I don't understand it. I'd love to ask someone, because now, I don't know, there must be a way to access. But they've made it really difficult, and there's not really much wildlife down there. You can get the occasional reef heron or a plover, which is a nice place to have a bit of a walk and talk, because after so much rain, I want to feel the sand between my toes. The ocean and the beach is it's a great leveler. Always makes me feel great. So anyway, I'm just going to walk up here, see if I can get down there. I can show you the beach as well. Right, I think there might be an access here. So let's try. Lots of crabs. Luckily no snakes, although there are signs everywhere saying there are snakes. Here we go. Oh, I haven't been here for ages. This isn't actually the part of the beach I used to come down to. Yeah, that's it. Where did I used to come down? Where did I used to go? Oh, there's a reef egret. I missed my chance. So I'll put some photos up. I've only had the camera a couple of months and most of that time has been raining, but you can look at the photos and see if you think they look like the kind of quality you would be wanting from your setup. So yeah, if you have this lens already, you don't necessarily need to upgrade it if you're buying a Nikon Z camera, because you've probably blown your budget already on the camera. The last thing you want to be doing is also buying a lens. The FTZ adapter doesn't slow down the autofocus in my experience. It's very snappy. The IBIS works really well in the camera. So I've really got no bad points to say about it. It's super light, handles lovely, feels great in the hand. It's handheld all day. But yeah, thanks so much for joining. I'm just going to enjoy being back on the beach. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, I'll put some photos up. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing. not a game, it's a rich thing.